Okay, so let's open up some Final Fantasy and not be looking at YouTube shorts. You know, I will get caught up in those so quickly. No, get it out of here. Get it out of my face. I don't know what that is. I know what this is, though. This is Final Fantasy. We're going to be coming back to a desert mission, an iconic desert mission, probably the third iconic one, fourth, fifth iconic one in this game. The entire game is a desert. Tried to play it off like I was going to have forests and meadows, but I think it's mostly desert. Okay. Let's click on the screen. Let's get this out of the way. Okay. Let's check monitoring. I want to make sure I can hear my own game a little bit. It's coming through speakers, so hopefully it's okay. All right. First thing we're going to start off with is a cutscene. So that will help me start to figure out audio a little bit better and far away I'm from the microphone. Let's make sure I'm still recording. Yep, we got the little red dot. We've got a dog. It's not really a dog, it's like a dog cat. Let's see. I'm gonna test with the monitoring pretty high to start the video. Actually, that's a terrible idea. Let's start with the monitoring pretty mild. We'll go from there. I wonder if he'll talk while I check my... Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's super balanced. Actually, he's kind of quiet.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder.
Let's turn... Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I like that.
We had more time.
I like where we're at.
This is my duty.
I don't know why this dog sounds like a boy, like a child.
The old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal.
Now he doesn't.
Not a dog.
Oh, okay.
Coming!
Yeah, I never know if these cutscenes are any good or anything. I mean, cool dog, cute girls, guy with a gun. You know, main characters,
Was that goodbye?
like iconically confused all the time.
I'm sure we'll see him around the camp.
Which now 2 games
Real
in,
question is, why'd we come
it's
here?
starting to be charming. The cat
Learn the
character,
secrets of planetology. Come
you
on.
know, he's new to my program. I don't know anything about him. I don't think I will. Oh yeah, as for you, you're gonna do what exactly? I seen it, heard about it. He's an EP's little pal, EP's little missile. It's a one-man show. It's just me and me hanging out with me.
Just as all things.
Yeah, right. Find a... What do I find? Sure. Yeah, cool. Walking simulator be like... Do we have our party set up for some actual good times? Yeah, those are the guys with the new swords. Big gripe with this game is I always have to play as Cloud. I always have to have Cloud, the guy with the big sword, on the program. Am I going the right direction? Please, son, what is this? Tell me I'm doing the right thing. Tell me the elevator won't be a waste of time. Oh, it's currently undergoing maintenance. That took way too long for you to check that. He acts like he's a professional with elevators, but I believe if we actually had an elevator professional with us, I would know. I would have been informed. Like this kid makes sense. He would know what. That's right. This looks like where I'm supposed to be. Very like main area-esque. No? Yeah, very main area-esque. Don't mind me. There's no sense of direction in this game.
I'm afraid I can't let you pass.
That helps. That helps to know where I can't go. It's always a good starting point in any video game to be told what you can't do, what the limits of how much of your experience you can have. That's what I miss about really old games. They would let you walk around somewhere you weren't supposed to be for like 2 real life days, and just have no remorse for you at all whatsoever. And they kind of do that in this one, but like not like that. It's not like Ocarina of Time where I was a kid and I just missed the dungeon and just like ended up walking around a forest, you know, forever as like a kid, just being lost. And if you played the game, you're going to be very aware of what I'm talking about. that really dates me, especially if if two old people ever see me ever playing this game and talking over it. It's really gonna date me if those two people aren't exactly my age. Grew up in the same iconic. That's funny though. I want to talk about that though. You know, I'll make that a goal of what I'm doing here is talking about retro games and stuff. There'll be that one guy, right? I'll find him one day. For making videos, probably like 30 videos. Find that one guy. I'm getting better with elevators. A good melody, if you can sing it after you hear it like only a few times, that's a good melody. But it's a background song. I wouldn't have put it out there as like this is Spotify top 10 for sure. But a good melody, if you can find yourself singing it right afterwards. And I do not proclaim to be a talented singer, so that's really cool. It's really cool. What is the overlap between people who play video games and people who are interested in music? It's probably pretty high, or interested in art in general, right? Because this video games are like a physical medium. It's, oh, I like this. Kind of freaked out on the beat. Oh, this boy is crazy looking dog. Get off the ball. I'm on an exercise ball right now. I'm sitting on an exercise ball. It's my back problems. I wonder if that's his motivation. He's got ankle problems. He's got to stand on an exercise ball. That's way harder than I would think, right? Like, I can't do that. This guy's at least 400 times my age. It's so annoying that dog's speaking like a child now. I'm so not into that. Let's check our recording while we're letting these children talk. Okay, cool. Cool. He's 48? Did he say he's 48? What a way to have a midlife crisis to become a dog. It's cathartic to talk over people. It really shows that I have a lot of respect for what they're saying.
More than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to Barton?
Not yet.
Be
right back.
Do you think the next mission is going to be a really cool one? I mean, this game's been presenting some pretty cool stuff. It has been on top of its program, but it has had some low moments. You think anybody's gonna get mad at me if I skip stuff? Because I do get tired sometimes if I don't really think there's a lot going on in these things. Particularly this whole video. I mean, how far are we into it right now? And I haven't done anything cool. Do you guys want to know about the alien dog? That kind of sells him short. It's good lore. God forbid anybody who actually likes this game as much as me listens to me talk about it. They're not going to think I do. I think this is really cool. I think the original is really cool. This is the first time I'm really playing through this game as an adult. You know, I was a real tiny wee lad when I vaguely remember this game. So I've been playing through the remakes. And it has been awesome. It's been an awesome experience. What am I going to explore here, man? A sense of direction is always good, dog. Of course, the girls are treating this like it's an antique store. Like, oh my goodness, look at this clock. It is a wonderful clock. If I saw this in real life, I probably would do the same thing. I don't really know why I'm getting on their head. Look at this. It's actually insane. Am I getting sucked into being into vintage? Oh, dude, he's getting me sucked in. I'm getting into vintage stuff.
That right there is a
You know what's been really cool? Shout out to Stardew Valley. I've been playing a lot of that. Super vintage feel. Super cool. I think it would be 16-bit. It seems like maybe it's like in a kind of advanced 16-bit. It's definitely not 8-bit, but it's like games that look like older games. It does it so well. It's so cozy. It's one of those one more turn games, more so than actual one more turn games like Civilization. Like, I just want to. Every time I go to sleep in Stardew Valley, I want to wake up and farm. I don't think there's ever been a situation in real life where I was like, oh, I can't wait to wake up so I can get back to labor, get back to the mines. How much am I supposed to? Yeah, they piqued my interest, dog. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool.
Essential to my studies of the planet.
Oh no, dude, come on! I thought you were gonna say more. Caught me off guard. I stood there like an idiot, just waiting and waiting, just wondering. This has to be where the interest gets the most piqued, right? That doesn't look safe at all.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
He shouldn't be apologizing, you know? He honestly should be apologizing. I think that's wise of him. He probably has a piano in here. They've been doing that in this game where
Mind your manners in front of
they reveal that there's a piano in like iconic places, and then you learn the song. But imagine playing this song on the piano. I wonder if it'd be easy or hard. Okay, come on, man. This is gonna be the most boring video I put onto this YouTube, but it's here. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna give it my I'm the eepiest little bud at 4 in the afternoon. Woke up at 2. I'm an overachiever, is what they call people like me. Music. No, it is not. No, it can't be. That's existential. Can't do anything about that. Terrifying.
Allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
Didn't people trip out about this in real life? Like in, there was like a hole in Russia they thought demons were screaming out of. Pretty sure they thought the demons were screaming.
Awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the corral and the
Yeah.
water reactors.
Yeah, I remember that.
And huge.
I was there. The best part was all the things I was in combat with, which seems to not be something that happens in this guy's house. It has dulled my interest in how his house is designed.
To see a doctor.
You know,
Excuse
it's a video game. They could just place random robots in his house and he'd be like, "Hey, this is how I, deal with, you're a guest, so I thought I would sick my automatons on you."
The 3 of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology.
I'm very unfamiliar with basic planetology, actually.
Late to learn.
It's probably too late to learn. I'm almost 30. I don't think that's a startup hobby for 28-year-olds. Yeah, it probably is, actually. That's probably totally a startup hobby for 28-year-olds. But, oh, spooky. Okay. All right. I'm going to name this, like, hanging out with an old guy. You know, hanging out with Dad.
While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design.
See, I want to fight that, right? Are those legs or are they like a bipedal?
Without further ado,
Well, if it had legs, it would be bipedal as well. I'm a dummy. Dumb. Good thing I don't have aspirations for planetology. I would never get respect in the science community with the way I speak. Look at all those bipedal creatures. A lot of bipedal creatures in this game. I'm personally a fan of quadrupedal creatures. Is that like a dog and a cat? Are they quadrupedal? Hopefully the audio of the game's not too quiet. It would really suck if it wasn't blending the way that I
This is only the beginning.
hope it to.
A shooting star.
A fucking McDonald's.
Planetology is not simply the study of
This
the
is giving me
cosmos
anxiety.
and the celestial bodies that
Who
dwell
else gets anxiety about space?
Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the
I guess I can't hear a response from where I'm sitting, so I'm gonna assume everybody. Especially black holes. Come on, dude. Get that out of my
It
face.
was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born.
This isn't making me happy. This is kind of the point of the game, though, isn't it?
Man is fated to die.
Alright, yeah, fair enough. I can get behind it. Hindi fundamentalism. You want a little bit of Hindi up in your day? Watch this trailer.
But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul?
Great question. Same question everybody has all the time in every culture.
It too returns whence it came.
That's a hard call. It's a hard call for me. I don't know.
Great weather, where all
Oh yeah, okay, I see. So we all are born on it, so we stay on it. Yeah, I'm not buying it in the
and divergence.
real lives, but this is
Ceaseless ebb
fun.
and flow
Fun
that
fantasy.
is the life stream.
It's a nice concept.
An apt name.
Especially when an old guy's telling you about it, makes you think that it's more valid.
The sum of the planet's spiritual
Maybe not so much anymore. People don't really respect old guys yapping, mansplaining
It is
science.
the very essence of our star.
Post 2020, huh?
Coursing through its
Yeah, I had a tough time with that one. No comment. No comment on the social political
Whether that essence were to be
realm.
entirely
I'm just here for the video games. Oh, stop it. I hate that. I hate that. Oh, even he's buying into the sadness. Oh, stop. You just ruined that girl's entire 20s. She's not going to think about anything else. How old is she, do you think? I say 23. I could be convinced of a solid 21. I could be convinced.
Of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
I will. You told me I was gonna have a hard time grasping them. Now it seems like I grasped them quite well. It sounds terrifying.
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose.
I thought we were gonna have a good time. I'm starting to relate this to real life too much.
Then fade away.
Okay, you know he seems to not
Does
be
it actually fade
too
away?
negative about
I
this.
mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a
Thank
different
God
form?
there's the one
Is
positive
that
Wicca chick.
possible?
She's hitting him with the
A
Wicca.
novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding.
Yeah, I saw that coming. This does seem like a conversation between an old guy and a young girl. This is exact. How old do you think she? I assume she's older. I think it's probably the fake boobs. Yeah, right.
Please escort
That kind
this
of
young
pushes it
lady
up
to
a little
our
bit in
seminar
age,
room,
but
would you?
maybe she's the same. She's got to be the same age as the other girl. I mean, they draw all the Japanese anime girls
Hey,
basically
can I
the same with a few minute differences. You know, maybe she's older. She acts older. How old's my character? Canonically, Cloud acts like a 19-year-old. But like, yeah, no, he honestly, he might be the youngest one. No, the other girl is, of course, she's clearly like younger because they stated in the game that she's a sort of child or teenager. The ninja girl. So I'm very careful to pronunciate that correctly. Barrett, the guy with the machine gun,
Taking such great care of Nanaki for
definitely
us.
like 4 years
Bella
old.
Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything.
I'm gonna be
you
so
can
wrong
from
about
this
all
whole
this because
tiny
it's
journey.
made in Japan.
Check out the
I'm gonna
story
find
when
out
you
that
have
the
a
main
chance.
character's 12 and the large man is 16 and a half. That's a thing I gotta put on them. That's the thing that I gotta put on them. they do be drawing adults and being like, that's a 4-year-old. Gotta stop doing that, guys. You gotta stop doing that. You know, Americans get real pressed about that stuff. What is this? A discovery? Seems like a free. Seems like like they just. Oh, I'm glad I did not pass this up. I bet you I'm gonna get a weapon. For my guy? Yo, come on. For the worst character on my team? There is an argument between that, whether he is actually bad, whether he's a bad character, or if we're just bad people. I think he's good once you can jump on him. You'll see that in combat, which will probably not even happen in this episode due to the pacing of this game. But I can see it once you ride on your Moogle. You know, you jump on your bear creature, you start kicking a lot of ass. But prior to that, you'd have me convinced that he's the worst character on my team. I still like to put him on the team to upgrade his weapons and get variety. I'm here for a good time, not a long time kind of thing. Well, they're just giving me a ton of stuff. So I must be getting sent out into some dangerous territory after this. Or potentially even where I can't go back. One of those like, oh, we're back up at his house. All right. Let's go. That's cool. No, that's good. That's right. No, I'm chill with that. I like it like that. I think that's funny and goofy and characteristic of this genre. I sound like I'm complaining, but I think everything about this game is actually really cool. I was really surprised how much I like this. It started with the first one, the remake. Really captured me. I imagine from these. Sorry, I was messing with the cellular device. Okay, so this is the girl that we know is the youngest person on the team.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the
She's kind of obsessed with that.
Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Okay, all right. I kind of dig your vibe right there. I kind of dig that actually. I'm still a little scared and confused. How do I get out of here? Okay. Yeah, let's just maneuver. I mean, there's probably stuff to do in the city, but
By all means, please come and join the seminar.
oh,
Follow me if you
I just got invited to join a religion.
Would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
Slow walking simulator.
Wouldn't you agree? We are as much
Wait, where'd he go? Oh. I look like I have some issues while I'm playing this.
The seminar is in progress.
I'm sure the seminar is going great. I'm a fan of yoga. I'm hoping it's like that. I'm hoping it's a little bit like that. Higher learning? Oh, come on. People use that word, or that phrase. People use that phrase all the time. Just quit making me walk. People can jog. Look at all these yuppies.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share.
You did that because of her boobs. You pointed that out.
Okay,
That you made that choice.
I.
You little perv.
Where to begin?
So it's always so sweet how they design their facial expressions though. Like, I actually have to give him credit on that.
Except beautiful, maybe?
She always looks very like
A lot to take in.
melancholic,
Feelings of kindness
but has like a very
washed over
positive
me.
attitude.
Long forgotten
at the same
memories
time.
came flooding back.
Whereas Aerith,
It was a warm,
for people who don't know, the girl in the red jacket, she's like very bubbly and stuff, and
there was also conflict.
kind of your. And it's odd because it's
Planet and its
actually really good storytelling how
and I can't.
they present her as intelligent while being bubbly at the same time, which
We
is
need the planet,
problem
and it needs us. We
I'm
have to
talking
rise
over.
up,
Dude,
fight back,
I feel so bad about this if this were real life. I'm just talking over a woman like pouring her heart out.
I don't know how to do any of that.
Oh god, that shouldn't be a natural
And
reaction.
I hoped you might have the answer.
I hope they have the answer too. Actually, I don't care what their answer is. They all just seem really, really sad.
I'm not criticizing planetology or anything.
This is exactly what it's like to just go to a big
either.
city and
I
meet
just-
like people over the age of 40.
You know.
Yeah, see, like that's a really good,
Never mind.
like that's a carrying facial expression. They had to actually program that. Or did they? Did they use like people's faces?
Please, do not be discouraged.
Really
Should you
hope they
ever wish
lock
to
in
try
for the
again,
third Final
we will
Fantasy.
be
We're on the
more
second
than
one.
happy
This
to
is
listen.
part 2
What
of
matters is
3.
that you keep challenging
Part
your
1 was great.
beliefs.
I would have,
Stop doing
if I
that,
was doing recording
and the
at that time, I
answers
would have
will
recorded
forever
all of
elude
that.
you.
It's so cool.
On that
So
note,
cool.
I think we should adjourn for the evening.
I kind of liked it a little bit more.
Lights is
I said,
almost
not,
upon
I don't
us,
want to compare the two.
so let us head to
I don't want to compare the two. Maybe this will be a cool episode. The episode where I talk over women for 30 minutes.
I'll see you at the festival.
What's the upload time on YouTube? How long can I upload? Where can I even see that? 26 minutes? Okay, just a little bit more. We'll call it an episode. Yesterday I uploaded a 30-minute video. It took me 30 minutes to upload 30 minutes. Well, I see videos on YouTube uploaded. They're like 6 hours. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not too concerned about it. We'll just get it out of the way. We'll just push through, guys, together. We'll go find Bernard. I saw Bernard up in the top right. I don't know if she's important. She probably isn't. That is one thing that this game does. Is it's clear who's important because there's a lot of unimportant people. And there's a lot of unimportant little side things that you can do. That was a complaint a lot of people had, but I don't know, in comparison to not having them, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I've been able to play some mini games and stuff. It breaks up the fighting. I mean, the meat and potatoes of this game is that they've got a cool action strategy thing going on, but it breaks it up. And I like recording this video and talking over it, for whatever purpose. It makes these kinds of parts of the game feel a lot less taxing for me. Because I do like that back and forth between the drama and the combat and the kind of fun, silly, kind of pointless games. Ooh, when you hear that theme, you know stuff's about to go down. I particularly talk to this girl the most. I find her to be the most interesting. She seems to be the main objective, though. Oh yeah, what isn't she supposed to be like the person they're looking for? Like these people, isn't this basically their god? Maybe I am supposed to find out what you
When
think.
you die, you return to the planet? That has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Wow.
Once you die,
Yuffie, stop. You're her. I don't have any positive things to say about this.
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
You're also like a child in this game. Seems like a dark perspective to have. You're supposed to like behave like that, like a decade later in your life.
If only we could do that again.
All right, uplifting.
Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
You're okay. You're okay. That wasn't oversharing.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride. I feel like it'll burst.
There's no way you're 48. Didn't he say he was
When
48?
it comes to my dad, I just...
Oh,
Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
I think I can read between the lines there.
I had the pleasure of talking to her. It was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate.
Normally I don't like these kind of people, but in this game, I've got a really good perspective of this guy.
So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
Yeah, honestly, normally I don't like these kind of people in real life, but
Nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way.
I'm just liking this guy. I want him to like me. I'm having a parasocial relationship. Do I get a chance to? You know what? I gave them all a chance. Let's let her talk.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Yeah, that's.
You did good.
I'm practicing
Can't
my
help it,
social
they
skills
suck at
through
this
video
thing.
games.
I got what you were saying.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I
Dude,
kinda
come
want
on.
everyone to get it, though.
To hell with everyone.
The way he talks to his female teammates, dude,
Great
he
advice.
slays.
Thanks.
He slays, honestly. I know they try to not like lean into that, but like he slays. He doesn't have anything else good to say any of the other times, but every time he talks to women, he's just like mysterious, but also like you get the option to say the right thing at the exactly the last moment. That's a great trait as a man. That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, we really saved the planet with this one, guys. We really did it. I hope something violent happens. Like, you know, they never do that in this game. They always actually have heartfelt moments. And I'm like, what are you doing? This is a video game.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of
Yeah,
the planet.
a little late to let
One of
everybody
those
know.
ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient.
Speculation.
For the most part,
Speculation.
it's been a source of pain.
Hello, Miris. How are
I've
you
been
doing?
held against my will.
Sorry, I'm talking to my cat.
I've been watched.
That's my side
I've
character.
been ignored.
Hello, Miris.
Even hated.
Oh, Moise. I wonder
And
if
it's
my mic's
been
picking
that
up my
way
cat.
Ever since I was little.
Maurice.
My blood's been nothing but a curse.
Oh. You want me to open the door
If
for you?
I ever started to forget,
Open the door.
something would remind
Open
me
the
of what
door.
I was and bring me crashing
I'm
back
just gonna let
down
this
to
play.
earth.
I'm gonna mess around with my cat for a second. I'll be right.
It
Oh,
was always
yeah,
the
it's
same.
Maurice.
Time after time, I'd be shown a glimmer of
the
hope,
door. Whoops.
only to have it snatched away.
Open the door. Open the door.
I was never gonna be normal.
Oh no.
That much was clear.
Close manure. Hello, Maurice. All right. Sorry about that. I'm trying to compile this all in one video because I kind of want it to be one solid thing. So the next video I can get right into smash and grab. That's not a lot of time. Yeah, sure. Let's be helpful.
It's okay.
Actually missed what happened there. She could have said some like really dark stuff, and I would have been like, "Yeah, you're fine." She just said some really racy political stuff, and I was like, "Yeah,
My
dude,
blood's
you
been
go
a
for it."
curse, but it's also
I should pay
been a
more attention.
blessing. It's
I'm
brought
being
some
judged
wonderful people into my
parasocially.
life, friends that I love.
Maurice, what are you doing over there?
And for
Oh,
once,
Maurice.
I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it.
Oh, very nice. Very sweet of you.
Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness
It's a really positive perspective.
and try to make the most of what I've been given.
That is awesome. I'm really happy to hear about that. I think it's cool enough that I'm actually just letting this happen. You know? Maybe we all want to see this together. Maybe this is a beautiful moment. I will say, if it weren't for like, you know, like women liking events that are beautiful, I don't think they would happen. I don't think a bunch of like 20-something-year-old guys would be like, we should keep this tradition alive. I think these cool moments probably exist partially because of the 50-50 balance of the genders in our societal structure. I know most cool things I've seen are because a girl encouraged me to go and see that thing. I'm sure it's the same case for the main character. He's like, I'm here to kick a bunch of ass, and then he just decided to have. Oh, see, it's Brady Savage. She's like playing it off. She was like, I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I didn't know I was gonna reveal that I was God to these people, and they were gonna bring a lantern in the sky. Yeah, you knew. Yeah, you knew. Yeah, you did, of course. Are you trying to hit on the main character? You know he's only 12. Yeah. My cat looks inspired over there.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
Mewies.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me.
I'm gonna
Would you?
pause this. I'm gonna break this up because this is too much at this point. So let's break up this recording and call it an episode.